This past Thursday, Chancellor Mnuchin, professors, scholars, and president of the Universities of Wisconsin System, Jay Rothman, addressed the potential cuts in research funding from the National Institute of Health. The potential cuts stem from the Trump administration's effort to reduce federal spending, raising concerns about the future of scientific research at UW. Chancellor Jennifer Mnuchin spoke on the importance UW's research has on the state and country's economic standing.
In fiscal year 2023, every dollar of NIH funding across the country generated around $2.46 of economic activity. This research fuels invention and discovery and fuels the economy here in Wisconsin.
UW is at the forefront of Alzheimer's research with groundbreaking studies that have far-reaching impacts. Professor Sterling Johnson said UW's pioneering work is essential for people across the nation.
Alzheimer's disease affects 7 million across our country. Here in Wisconsin, there's about 120,000 people who are at the dementia phase of Alzheimer's disease. It's the 7th leading cause of death, and it's certainly one of the, if it is the only disease in the top 10 causes of death that continues to rise at an extraordinary rate. By 2040, we anticipate the numbers that I just mentioned will be 44% higher.
For individuals like Sigrid Nutty, who has participated in UW's study in Alzheimer's since 2005, these studies are more than just data points. They are a lifeline.
A woman, and therefore I have a 50% chance higher rate of having Alzheimer's than a man. I'm also in it because I'm a daughter. Someone had Alzheimer's, which increases my risk. I don't know if many of you have seen or met or know anyone who's been in the last stages of Alzheimer's, but I will tell you, it's not very pretty. You don't just lose your memory. Your brain is failing.
Beyond groundbreaking discoveries, UW-Milwaukee professor of psychology, Karen Frick, also said she's worried about the impact cuts in funding would have on student opportunities.
If the NIH funding is cut, there won't be too much for the students to do in my lab. I mean, we do have some private foundation funding, but NIH funding is by far allows us to do so much more than any foundation funds.
The president of Wisconsin Technology Council, Tom Still, along with the chair of the board of directors at Ford and CEO of Gilson, Nicholas Paris, emphasized their concern in funding cuts and how it would negatively impact the university and the broader community.
2023, about $654 billion. You divide that by our roughly 6 million people, you come up with about $110 per year as a cap. That's a pretty small investment when you look at it in terms of what we're getting out of that, not only in this state, but in the research that's done here and well beyond.
So cutting federal funding, particularly NIH grant, would severely impact not only our ability to innovate, but also our ability to improve lives and grow our economy.
As UW continues to lead in medical innovation, scientists and researchers worry about the future. Without sustained funding, the scientific community at UW faces an uncertain road ahead.